live stream? It's not like you hear anything.
Yeah, not like not like you can't hear what you're hearing. Yeah.
Not like they planned it or anything.
Right. I just wanted to do that. All right. Well, welcome. It's been over a year that we've been preparing for you, and so we're now here. I am the camp director, Neil Rapp, WD9 VPG, from the greater Cincinnati area. I live on the Kentucky side, but more or less when somebody asks, where are you from? Cincinnati. But we're glad that you are here. We have some special guests with us today, so we're glad you all are here as well. And we're going to get started here pretty quickly. We just have a few words of welcome, and then we will feed you, which I imagine many of you are beyond ready for that, as you've had long days traveling today. And then afterwards, I will talk for a while, and then we have a guest speaker, and then after that, we'll take a little break, and then I have to go through all the boring rule stuff. So we will do that. And then after we get through that, we will have an orientation for the ham shack. So they will take you over to the ham shack, show you how all that works and the remotes. And then we are going downtown for a special little treat, so we will catch the bus here about 8:30, 8:40, somewhere in that neighborhood. So that's what's going on. But first, let me welcome you on behalf of the Youth on the Air Camp Planning Working Group. Many of those people are wearing these light blue shirts, and we have a few additional members that are staff that are wearing those as well, but most of those people are actively involved in planning this camp and making it happen. So that's kind of the story there. So on behalf of us, we welcome you, and we're going to do some national anthems real quick. So if you all would stand, we're going to run through the national anthem for everyone that's here. So here we go. have some quick welcomes. I told them that they get 1 minute, and I'm going to sit up here with my iPhone and time them. But we do have just a couple of welcomes. First of all, the president of Radio Amateurs of Canada, who is our host for this camp. He is the president, and he is here and will be spending a few days with us. And so we'd like for Phil to give his official welcome.
Good afternoon, and welcome to all of you who've come to camp. I'll keep this really brief because he's got a clock on me. I'd like to thank YOTA for giving RAC the opportunity to host this camp. This is great for us. It's really nice to see all the youth in the room here. I'd like to thank those who worked very hard to make this happen on our side. We have Harry Jones, V3HYS, and Roger Egan, VA3HEY, for their work into putting all this together at the ground level here at the university. Without their help, we wouldn't be here today, so I'd really like to thank them. I'd like to thank Alan Griffin, RAC's Manager of Marketing and Communications, for his effort in putting together the marketing collateral and getting all of that stuff on the ground. Managing this from the top was not me, thankfully, with the help of Jason Trombley, VE3GXT, who's RAC's Community Services Officer, taking care of most of the top-level planning for the Radio Amateurs of Canada. I'd like to thank Neil again for allowing us this opportunity to host the camp, and I look forward to everything that goes on, and hope you all have a great time here in Ottawa. Thank you.
Also representing RAC is Harry. Where is Harry? Harry, come on up, Harry. Harry.
How would I do it from here, Neil?
Okay.
Don't be on camera. So, on behalf of Roger, by the way, if Roger says, "Have you heard this story before?" say yes. Say yes. Welcome to Ottawa. We hope you have a great time. I suspect that we're all going to be sitting here on Friday at 2 o'clock going, "It's over?" It can't be, it just started. But I hope it's going to be a blast, and that'll be thanks to all the folks that programmed it. All we did was put it together. But we haven't tested it, so we're going to need you guys to test the radios, because we haven't had time to make any contacts on them. Whisper says the antennas work on HF, and we've heard some stuff on the satellites, but we just ran out of time. I mean, literally last Friday, Saturday, we were putting the finishing touches on here in order to make it happen. So you guys are going to be the test crew to make this go. And that's about it. Any questions? See Roger.
All right, Roger.
All right, well,
And your time starts
when I get
now. You just burned 4 seconds.
I don't know if you have anybody who talks too much on the repeaters where you live, but you can get these on Amazon, and they're 3 minutes. So when it gets to a third, I have to be done. Anyway, Harry and I have been on this journey now for about 5 years, and our focus is on introducing young people to amateur radio, because somebody introduced it to us, you know, when we were probably about your age or maybe a little younger. So we hope that the opportunity of coming here turns into experiences that will last you a lifetime, whether it's things that you do right now or things that you do 10, 20, 30 years from now. There's just so much, and you know it already. But I always tell this to people, you know, in our circles. There are 3 types of people. There are people who watch things happen. There are people who wonder what happened. And there are people that make things happen. So Harry and I and a lot of the leaders in the room this week, you know, we're making things happen for you, and we want to say welcome to Ottawa and have a great week.
If you haven't connected to Wi-Fi yet, there's the information one more time, but I know they put that on the back of your envelope, so you should be in good shape, and I sent it out ahead of time, but there it is, so you can have access to that. So, like I said, I will talk a lot more later, but right now it's mealtime. And it's a tradition for us because YOTA is a camper-led and camper-run organization and camp, but the campers go first. So outside these doors is the buffet line. So you go out here and you get your food and your drinks, and then you come back in here and then get to know people that are at your table, because you'll be spending at least part of the week together in those groups. So make sure that that you introduce yourselves to everyone, and then here in about an hour or so, maybe not quite, we'll listen to me talk more. Yay. Okay, so anything else they need to know? By the way, this is Mrs. WB9VPG back here, Julie, who I have to answer to. So anything before we go?
There's something about the room, that's later.
I was just gonna get up and go hold the door. So
No, I'm gonna do it.
I just got it.
Okay, Roger's got it. All right, campers, go.
Thanks for tuning in.